Should Tora Berger, in fact, should they both hit the remaining 10, Berger and Domracheva should be recording a time within a couple of seconds of each other. Gorin again. Good long look down the range. Now, she looked over to her right. Was that just to refocus the eye?
It was to look at the flags. Look at the snow. It's coming from the right now. Remember, the wind was from the left, so her brain just read the fact that things have changed, and she's probably aiming off slightly to the right. She's so good in the pro, 94% last year.
Not many people matched that. Not the best of starts for Andrea Henkel. 34 years old now. Already started a family. I've got the wrong. That's Katja Beer, of course. Many of the ex-athletes down at the World Championships last year. So, Henkel.
That looked so much better, didn't it, Patrick? You felt that Henkel was tense. She was overthinking it the first time in. This time, she just got back into her racing feeling, without thought almost, and that was much better.
Pellegrino with a similar head position to Zaitseva, and a better result though. 10 out of 10 so far. Still some way off the pace set by Berger, but if she can stay within a minute of the leaders, she knows that she has a chance should Berger make a mistake. 45 seconds, that will do nicely. And Klaus Siebert, absolutely right, Mike. There's going to be plenty of pressure on Daria Domracheva this year.
Yeah, without a doubt. Just trying to see on the track how Kuzmina's getting on, because she had set such a fast time into the range last time.
Rescued, Ringen missing the first two, so that's disappointing, but to hit the remaining three once you've missed the first two shows good mental strength.
Kuzmina's still 10 seconds up on Berger's ski time at 4.5 kilometers.
And so Kuzmina should be in fairly shortly. There you see the standings at the moment after the second shoot. Once number 36 has been through, you can read a lot of significance into it, because 36 in that first group, and all the big names have gone in group number 1. Great shooting from Tora Berger so far. Nowakowska of Poland. Now she's got 25 seconds to clear these and exit the range. Even if she goes clear, I don't think she's going to match Tora Berger, but she could make the top 3. Still leading after the first shoot is Anastasia Kuzmina. Tora Berger has pole position after the second shoot. Marie-Laure Brunet leading after the third shoot. She's gone through the third shoot clear, 28.45 her time, and at the moment she's the only one to have the perfect score after 3 shoots.
Another penalty picked up there by Duran Aber. I'm a little surprised. She just has that strength normally to try and make 19 hits out of 20.
Sullemdahl 1-1. 19.45. Take 2 targets off. My goodness, she's still flying, Mike. That first lap was not a flash in the pan.
She's amazing, and what a training facility back home in Lillehammer she has, and just what, 14 kilometers up the road from Lillehammer, you've got another 30-lane range in Schüchen.
She's taken 18 seconds out of Tora Berger in those first 2 loops. Now we see what Kuzmina can do. Remember, leading after the first shoot, but that is going to change the situation. Has to get this. A long wait, but it goes down. That was a difficult shot. 4 out of 5. So Kuzmina will stay in the top 4, or will she? Brunet might survive in 4th place on 19.03. She does. Lettler of Estonia, 19.21, is almost certainly being pushed down, and Kuzmina drops from 1st to 5th with just 1 shot missed. Here's Lettler. Great position, great race so far.
Well, Leitla, her best position last year was in the sprint, and that was the perfect shooting, but only 21st.
If she goes perfect today, it will be a whole lot better than that. And she's the second person to clear 15 out of 15. No one through the fourth shoot as yet, but it won't be long before the early starters come in. Well, that is fantastic. Second place for the Estonian. Be nice to see another nation on the podium. We've already had the Czechs on the podium in the mixed relay last weekend. And of course, Lesser of Germany, as we mentioned, getting his first podium finish, so a new name up with the big names.
Glasrina, it's good, not quite as fast as Tora Berger we can see there, but very competitive.
We're just having a look at the first shoot. We need to keep an eye out for Sokolova of the Czech Republic, who's gone through in the second fastest time, as Kalinchik clears 5 out of 5 to make it 14 hits out of 15 and put her in a strong position. 28.45, still leading time after 3 shoots. Any other big names coming through? Zina Kokka's done very well for Canada in the first phase. She's gone through in 9th position, shooting clear, just some 23 seconds off the leading time set by Kuzmina. Now, Gasparin of Switzerland. She didn't have any problem at all with the first 5 in the prone position. Zina Kokka, top right-hand corner of your screen, comes from Canmore. Now, her last 5 races at the end of last season, Mike, all of them in the top 15.
Now, she's so talented, and she's now getting the feel for biathlon. The combination of the skiing and then the shooting. You have to change your mindset, and she really is beginning to feel that perfectly. Does surprise me. These are called sprint rifles. They're a lot lighter. They're about 3.7 kilos. But it's so many athletes adding another 200 grams, taking them close to 4 kilos, and they're so much more accurate when you've got that extra weight, even though it's only 200 grams. Especially the barrel when the weight is forward.
Tora Berger, the race leader after 2 shoots, looking to defend that lead. 28.45, so misses 1. She should still be able to challenge Marie-Laure Brunet. No hesitation between 3 and 4 and 5, just goes down. I suspect, although we haven't got a close-up on that target, I suspect that might have been a split round, Mike. Took an age to go down, but Berger is clear, so 15 out of 15 for her, as one of her main rivals comes in for her final shoot. And Marie-Laure Brunet, is she going to get the season off to a perfect start? I'm not sure I'd go for that carrying harness.
She hasn't. She missed the first shot.
Is that your colour, mate?
Outstanding.
So, 19 out of 20, and you can see the frustration. She knows that was a careless mistake. The first one goes wide, and so she'll miss out on the lead. Palka of Poland still holding on to top spot after 4.
Domracheva, 5 again. That's good news for the Belarus.
Domracheva starting a minute and a half after Tora Berger, and she's only 13.5 outside. My goodness, she's still skiing at the same margin, just that little bit quicker. She's taking 15 seconds out of Tora Berger on every lap. She's got another 2 laps to go, so if they shoot the same, you would expect Domracheva to win this one.
That's incredible skiing from Domracheva. It's going to be close. We have to wait and see what happens on the last shoot. Gössner, only 3 penalties so far.
Now, she might prove you wrong, Mike. If she goes clear.
I hope she does.
Trying to dig your way out of a hole.
Just 2 to go.
Well done, her. Lots of movement. It'll be lucky if it goes down. No.
It's still good for Gössner. 16 hits out of 20.
Grigorin can match Brunet. expensive miss. Good focus, 4 out of 5, so 2 misses in the standing position for Grigorin, and the Slovenians have to be happy with that. Slovenia, of course, who produced some great results at the World Championships last year. Andrea Henkel trying to wrap her race up with 5 out of 5. She does exactly that. That's a good comeback from Andrea Henkel. So 18 out of 20. It won't win her the race today, but it will certainly give her the sort of result that will give her confidence for Saturday, Sunday.
It's very good, and I think it's going to be today. We see some of the big names are finding it difficult on the range. Now Henkel really got into her stride on the last 2 visits.
Can she challenge Palka? Vilkina still clear after 2 shoots, and we have 7 who've achieved that so far.
Sorry, Patrick, that shot was a half hit at 1 o'clock.
Smack in the middle for number 4 and 5. Good finish. So 15 out of 15 for Vilkina. So far clear after 3. Tora Berger we know about. Marie-Laure Brunet was clear at that stage, but then went on to miss on the last shoot. And Lehtla of Estonia. Now, Lehtla of Estonia started number 14. It will only be a couple of minutes before she comes in for a final shoot. And if she hits all 5 on that last shoot, it will without doubt be her best ever result. Well, there are the standings after 3. Berger, Domrasheva, Vilkina, Brunet, Gasparin. Okay, the big names are there, but there are a couple of lesser-known names who've also done exceptionally well at this stage. Loris Sully from Andorra.
See the flags, they're just, well, they're being moved around very, very slightly now by the wind. Now the snow has almost stopped.
Stromstedt of Sweden coming in at the same time as Nowakowska, Poland nearest the camera. Here she is.
Take away that minute, Patrick, and it's a very competitive time from Nowakowska. The Poles have raised their game from what we've seen so far.
Now, Sokolova, we're focusing on her because she's got the second fastest time after the first shoot of 9:06, just 8 seconds outside Kuzmina.
Nowakowska clear again.
Nice looking position from Sokolova, but she's taking a long time. The lungs will be starting to burn. This is a vital shot. Nice technique though, Mike, impressed with that. It looks like a big improvement from last year.
Very much, and when the World Championships, I suppose it's like the Olympics this summer in London, so many athletes are lifted because it's at home. You want to be at your best, to get some fame, to do well for your country, and World Champs for the first time in Czech Republic, it's lifted the team without a doubt.
But it has at this stage. They've got to learn to cope with home